Hey, okay, so I am learning as I go. This is Bo. He's a good boy. Okay, so I'm learning, and you'll learn me too. I'm stubborn. It's like I've set a goal. My goal is just to do this sail class. It hasn't worked out so smoothly, but that's okay. I will finish it. I'm one of these people that start a race, and I could be the last person crawling over the finish line, but I will crawl across the finish line, so you may just have to ignore. So one thing I've learned through this endeavor right here is that, okay, so the 30-minute things are too long, and all of our workouts have segments. So maybe this is too much information, but this is how I do it. So I'm going to break down the sail into every little segment. So this segment is going to be the balance part. So it's just a short segment, and then we'll go into the weights, and then we'll do cool down. And so I'm going to break up each one of those segments in small pieces. So, all right, Bo, say bye. Yes. Don't say bye. I'm fixing to go by your chair. We're going to go right into it. This is balance, and so come by your chair. So balance is a little bit like the stability, and we're going to start with, now these are signature sail exercises. In the sail class, no matter how many routines we do, these will always stay the same because the sail is a study. And these set of exercises are proven to prevent falls and increase your balance. So we start with a heel-toe walk. So that starts out, you've always got to start with your posture. So I want you in your posture, your rib cage and your breastbone, there's a spot. It's kind of where your diaphragm meets. And so I want you to kind of just lift that up a little bit right here. Then bring your elbows close into your side, and then open the palms out. You're going to feel your chest go forward, and you're going to feel yourself grow tall. Tuck your chin, feel that energy come up. Now your hips, I want you to squeeze those hips forward so you feel really nice and tall. Now take this breath. Now heel-toe walk. You're going to take and bring one heel to the toe. The chest is up, and then you're going to walk. Heel, toe. Keep your gaze straight forward, and you'll take a few steps, not too far from your safe zone, and then toe, heel, back. So you'll do that a few times, and we don't keep time. Your awareness is in your body, and you just walk. Heel, toe forward a few steps, and toe, heel, back. Good. Just imagine you're walking on a tightrope across, I don't know, my favorite thing, we come up with different things all the time, around the edge of a volcano. No falling off, so you've got to pay attention. Now, if this is too easy and you need a challenge, you can always bring some movement in. You can take and bring the hands up overhead. That really brings your posture up. Just stay concentrated, walking heel toe. So we're not in a hurry. We're really focusing on that balance, because this is the balance segment. We're not in aerobics anymore. Bring the hands down. Good. Now come come back to your safe zone. Safe zone is where you could touch this chair. So the next thing we're going to move into is clock sway. Clock sway is where you put your feet together for the biggest challenge, or you can have space between your feet. Then bring that chest up. Those shoulders are back. Slip the hips forward right here. I want you to tuck the hips. I want you to tighten everything up, and I want you to feel like a tree or a soldier at attention. Then I want you to take that tight posture, and I want you to just lean your weight till the weight goes on the balls of your feet. Then lean your weight towards your chair. Then lean back on both heels. The toes are going to want to come up, but control that. Then lean on the outside away from the chair. Back onto the balls of the chair, and then just roll your weight. Now, I'm used to doing this. It's interesting. I've got carpet here, so it's a little bit different feel for me, because I'm used to a hardwood floor. But you just shift your weight. Feel that weight going on all four corners. I like to think of it as a tree. digging your roots into the ground as the wind is blowing. Now, we're going to change. Keep your awareness on these shoulders, and I want you to soften your knees, and now let's roll these hips. Push those bums back. When you roll those hips, when you go back, push the bums back, and then come all the way up. Good. Now come center. Come back into that tall tree pose or that soldier pose, because we got to go the other direction. So we're going to lean till the weight goes on the balls of the feet. Lean away from the chair, back on both heels towards the chair. Just roll your weight, keeping that soldier posture. It's a bit of a challenge, but these are proven to increase your balance. This right here, you'll notice that you never drop your arches, so this actually helps lift your arches. Good. Now keep the shoulders in the center, soften your knees, roll those hips. Now if you've got any clicking or anything painful, always honor, don't do anything that creates pain. Roll those hips. Good. Now push them forward and come all the way up. Walk that out just a little bit. Take a nice breath. From here, we're going to do something that can really challenge your balance. So you need to modify, go as fast or slow as you need to. But we're going to come into small circles. You're going to shift your weight over to one foot. So you're standing nice and tall. You're going to pick up and turn one toe out. You're turning from the hip. Plate your foot and shift your weight onto it. And then turn this toe in. Shift your weight onto this leg and then turn one toe out. So you're going to turn yourself in a small circle. It's perfectly fine for you to hold on to this chair, but take and turn yourself around. Lift your gaze. I want you to track the room with your eyes. It's very important skill to be able to track with your eyes. It's important if you're driving to be able to lock on to oncoming traffic, or if you're in the grocery store. You want to find that brand you want to see. There's so many things on the shelf. Tracking is important. All right, now come forward. Take hold of this chair. As soon as you can, I want you to reverse. So you're going to turn this hip out, shift your weight, turn this foot in. It's like you're going toe to the arch, heel to the arch. Turn yourself around. Lift your gaze. Track the room. Create a little bit of motion. If you get dizzy, that's okay. I want you to create a little bit of motion, but honor. Don't make yourself ill. So turn yourself around. Good. All right. Now, when you get through, turn forward. Touch your safe zone. So now I've got all of this motion going on in your head. We're going to do the heel-toe stand. So this is going to create some fatigue. You're going to take one heel and put it to the toe. You're going to lift the chest up, shoulders back, and then slip the hips forward so you feel the feet go flat on the floor. So now you're going to hold this posture, and I want to challenge you to let go. Now your hand's going to be close to the chair. You're going to be, chest is up, looking forward. You're going to hold this position for 30 seconds. We're going to create strength. You'll know you're creating strength because you'll feel fatigue. That back foot is going to start doing this little number. That is exactly what we want. Notice if you touch the chair, that stops. That's not exactly what we want. We want that foot adjusting, creating neural pathways for balance. Keep holding it. Good. Now you can create some challenge or stay right here. You can bring the hands out. Bring them all the way up. Every time you create movement, you create a challenge and a wobble. Bring your hand forward. Take and roll your wrists out and roll them in. Take and lift the chest up. Lift up this front knee. Come into posture. Life is so crazy fun. All right. Get your balance. Let go. We're going to hold this 30 seconds. Point and flex your toe. Roll the ankle out. Roll it in. Balance, balance. Straighten your leg, bend, and drop it down. Good. Now this standing leg is probably fatigued, it's probably hot, so we're going to rest it. Hey, Bo. Now we're going to take and put this heel to the toe. The chest comes up. Pull your shoulders back. Slip your hips forward. Your feet, you're going to feel them go flat on the floor. Good. As soon as you got your balance, I want you to let go of the chair. feel that foot immediately start to go back and forth. Good. So look straight ahead. Keep holding it, 30 seconds. I don't have a clock in here, but I do this enough, so we're going to be close at 30 seconds. So you can stay right here. We can create that challenge. By creating movement, it's going to create that wobble in that foot. You're going to bring the hands up overhead. Bring it down, nice and slow. Nice and controlled. Stay in balance. Bring your hands forward. Now I want you to look down at your hands. That's going to create a wobble. Roll your wrists out. Create a reverse circles. And drop the hands down. Touch your chair if you want to. Sit nice and tall. Pick up the knee. Feel your energy and your posture come up. I want you to tighten up this core. This knee is going to be right over the ankle. Get your balance. Let go of the chair. It's close. Perfectly fine to touch down. Perfectly fine to touch that chair. I don't expect when you get started to be able to do this, but with consistency, you would be surprised at how quickly you'll be able to do this. Keep balancing. Oh, feeling the challenge. Look forward across the room. Concentrate. Point and flex your toe. Roll that ankle out. Roll it in. Balance, balance, and straighten the leg. Bend and drop it down. Hey, and so this leg's probably tired and ready for you to come off of it. Just walk it out a little bit. So the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to move my things underneath the chair. You always want to keep things safe, so you don't want things out underneath your feet. So what's next, though, is high step. High step, you're nice and tall, the shoulders, postures, everything all the time. Now lift up this knee, the outside knee, and bring it out. Plant the foot. I want you to shift your weight over and then high step this leg over. Then we're going the other direction. So knee up, out, and shift. And then repeat. So this is an exercise where you don't have to keep time with me. Just get the movements and let your awareness be in your own body here. Of course, if you get bored, you can take a couple of steps in one direction and a couple of steps in the other. Just imagine you're in training. Just think that you've gotten to church late. The back row is full. Then now the front row is always empty. But the ends are always taken too. So now you've got to step over everybody. So you're in training for being late to church. So step it over. Pick up that knee. And you do this a few more times than you want to. When you get to that place, it's like, okay, let's be through with this. Just do 2 more. Create that. You can lift your knee up as high, but lift the chest up and keep yourself nice and tall. It's a little bit of core work here. Good. Now come back by your safe zone. Let that go. You can touch your chair now. Now you're going to take it now. We're going to take and stack some boxes. So you've got some space between your feet. Your elbows are by your side. Your hands are in front. I want you to create some tension in these palms. Like you maybe got 10 pounds, and we're going to take and stack 4 boxes to the front. So we're going to stack it up to the front and bring it down. And stack 1 more, a little higher. So in the number 3, a little bit higher. Now the last one, stack it up as high as you can and make a little shift over here to the right. I can't tell yet on this screen because usually I mirror. So I think we're on the right side. But it doesn't matter because we're going to now shift and go to the other side. Stack it up. Bring it down. Stack it a little higher. Bring it down. A little bit higher. And now we're going to stack this one as high as we can. Reach it up and bring it down. Come forward. Roll those shoulders back. A little breath. 1 more for the balance. You're going to take and do reach back. So the elbows and the hands are forward. The palms are up. I want you to take and relax the shoulder. Keep your head facing forward. Reach back. Open the shoulder. Make a fist. Grab and drag. 3 more times. Reach back, grab, and drag. Yes. I always think about my husband when I say grab and drag. When we go to the mall, it's grab and drag. Change sides. Do the other side. Nice facing forward. Relax. Reach back, grab, and drag. Reach back, grab, and drag. Grabbing and dragging. 1 more time. And bring it forward and let it go. Shake that out. Release any tension you've got. So that is the balance segment of the SAIL program. And I'm going to end this video because I'm learning shorter's better. and then I will come back and we're gonna do weightlifting, upper body and lower body. So what you'll need for the next segment is some hand weights and leg weights, which you may not have them today, but that's okay. Just come through the motions and do the motions. So I'm going to end this, finish this, and then I'll be back in just a little bit to finish up or to begin the weightlifting. So I see some people there, so I love it. I will check in, and I don't know where Bo is. So anyway, I'll see you in a few minutes.